Yeah, they get bodied up on the score.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying. And that is going to do it for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Anthony Davis is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And as you know, MP racked up his 4th All-NBA selection, but the coveted first-team spot still eludes him.
I mean, you have to be the best of the best to get first team. But that's something MP gets closer to every year. He's not done yet in terms of his upward trajectory. And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Oh, MP with a block.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the 3rd quarter.
Here's Sexton. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
George passes to Filipowski. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Markkanen's got 9 points.
Well, Markkanen poses such problems for a defense. He's got a variety of ways to score inside.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
With the announcement of Rookie of the Year, MP now has higher expectations than ever on his potential.
Yeah, that's one award that says as much about what you might do as what you have done. It's an honor, but believe me, it comes with a lot of people expecting a lot out of you.
Basket counts.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Thompson passes to Lively. From behind the arc. And MP with a basket on the assist by Lively. Thompson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
George passes to Sexton. Oh, Thompson with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw up anything weak around him.
Here's Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
George outside. Sexton against MP. Can't get it to fall.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds in the game. Takes a step back. Sexton finds George. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
Pass to MP. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist of the night.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Now Kessler. The 3 from Sexton. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Thompson, that's good.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
Now here's George. Denied. The drive by MP. On the wing, MP for 3. That shot is off. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Sexton passes to Markkanen. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Takes it inside. Pass to Thompson. Good if it goes. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big try.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break. Gafford comes in for Martin. And it's Thompson in for Klay Thompson. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Collier is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Mobley. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Utah right now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that one drops for him. MP's got 48.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Pass to Giddey. 3-pointer. Gafford grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And Dallas making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here's Filipowski. And that one is stuffed right through.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Thompson outside. Launches a 3. Utah grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Pass to George. That's short off the rim. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this 4th. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Utah's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. George passes to Kessler. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Markkanen misses. Dallas is shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. They get it back. Back to Thompson. Pass to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Thompson, no good. The Jazz have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Now here's Gafford. He's guarded closely. And here is Thompson. Thompson outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Outside Sexton. Gafford with the block. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Off the mark. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
Win, pay the bills, baby.